Adorners, Briony Kennedy here, the founder of Adorn Cosmetics, and yes, I'm sitting on the floor in my bedroom because it's the only place that I can do this tutorial with you. And oh my God, is this going to be one you love? We are releasing, and when you see this, we've probably released our new makeup stacks. Now, these are all the current colors that you love, so your creams and your pressed, all of the exact colors that you already have or may not have, that you've been putting in our flat biodegradable compact, the refillable palette that had 4 little circles in there. Now you can stack them. So for more convenience, less area or less room the stacks take up, they're perfect for traveling, perfect for the gym, perfect for just taking one on the go, popping it into your pocket. You can build these like your own little personal Lego stack of makeup. So whether you want a full look or you just want to break it up into your essentials, you are going to love these. And what's even better is that you can buy these stacks empty. So if you have some of the shades and you want to move to these straight away, you can. If you're a little unsure what to get, we are putting together our favorite shades in some preset stacks. And in a moment, I'm going to take you through what one of the stacks looks like and how amazingly multi-purpose it is. First of all, who knew bamboo, a sustainable, renewable source that grows like a weed, could be turned into this luxe-looking little guy? I mean, yes. So this is made out of bamboo, and what you can do when you're buying them empty, if that's what you're choosing to do, you will purchase yourself a top, which will have our beautiful logo on it, and it has a little mirror. So you have your little mirror. And then what you'll do is you'll buy a bottom. So for every color you want, you need at least one of the bottoms, okay? So every shade you have, you need one of these. Now, you only need as many lids as you want stacks, if that makes sense. So if you want to just have one stack, you will buy 3 of the bases and 1 lid. Or if you're like, ooh, I might want to chop it up a little bit and, you know, take one to the gym and one on holiday, then buy 2 lids. So at least you've got lids. Okay, then you'll see these little magnets is what connects. So even if you don't put it on the right way, you just twist it until it connects. It's all magnet, even the colors. Okay, so all they do is just pop in there and you're good to go. Oh, so excited. I can't wait to see these little guys scattered all over Australia and you taking those amazing pictures that you guys do with your Adorn traveling. But what we have got is a few curated sets that we've put together if you're a little unsure what to get. So I'm going to take you through the essentials stack and how multi-purpose the products are in this. Now, you may have some of them already or you may not, but this stack you can buy already stacked. And as I said before, you can buy everything else individually if you want to as well. So here we go. Let's get started on how to use the essentials. Here's the essentials stack. It has 3 of my favorite colors that are multi-use and really good at bringing back some color and structure to the face. They're easy, user-friendly colors that can do lots of different things. And it comes in this 3 stack with, of course, the mirror. Now, you might go, I want this stack, but I also want to put the colors I have at home in the stack already. So you can definitely do that. You could add to this particular stack. So you might buy a couple of extra single ones, put your colors in there and add it to this essential stack if you wanted to. Just twist it around till the magnets connect. Okay, so this is sold as these 3 shades, but you can add it to the others if you want. So let's get started on this look. I've already done my makeup in respects to my base. So I've got my foundation and concealer on, but I wanted to take you through what you can do with this particular stack. Now in it, we have the Compassion Cream, such a beautiful universal color. It's actually quite similar to my lip color. Beautiful color for eyes, lips, and cheeks. Now, if you're a little lazy like me or time poor or got different priorities, I'm all about colors that you can wear on the 3 areas. So the next one is the Coral Cream. Again, it can be worn anywhere. And then the nice, beautiful matte Wisdom, which is kind of like bronzer, contour, eyeshadow, you name it, it does it. So they're the 3 shades we're working with. Now, first of all, I'm going to use this. Now, I'm all about fingers or brushes, totally up to you. When you're dealing with pressed minerals, you're going to find that brushes are probably a lot easier to use. But of course, with the creams, it's totally up to you, whether you use a sponge, your fingers, or a brush. Now, I'm going to show you how to use my semi-dirty brush, but this is the large cream brush. Think of it like your kabuki, but a lot more concentrated in the product it delivers. So where a kabuki really spreads the product and creates this beautiful blend, so does this, but it does it in a more concentrated way, so you're not losing color. It keeps the intensity of the color. So this brush is perfect for when you're doing cheek colors. You can even just do a lazy quick dust over the eye. It's awesome for doing contour. So I recommend you grab this brush if you haven't got one already. You can use it to put your cream foundations on, liquids, anything you want. It's a beautiful brush to have. Now I'm going to show you this shade first, okay? Again, it's a matte color. It suits most skin tones, and it is going to be used today by me as a little bit of a lift and a slim, and then I'm going to use the other colors for the cheeks and eyes and lips. All right, so this color I'm going to use with this. Again, you could use another brush, one of the loose brushes. It's up to you. Now I'm going to run this along my jaw like that. Hardly need any, okay? Very pigmented. So I'm going to run it along here. Now you don't want to go too much onto your cheek because you don't want to look like you've got a 5 o'clock shadow, girls. We just want to look snatched. So what this does, by putting this color along the jawline and then here, so we're filling out this little triangle of your chin or under neck area. Maybe if you've got loose skin, maybe there's a bit of excess skin, maybe it's a bit fuller there and you want to create this really nice slim effect. That is this. You can already see how snatched and really structured my jaw looks now. So all I'm now doing once I've drawn that on is I'm just blending it. And I'm really just focusing on blending it into the spot that it's in. I'm not spreading it anywhere further. Behind the ears. Okay. And then if you've gone a little bit high like that, then yeah, of course, just blend down. Don't blend up. You just want to blend it down. Look at that. Perfect. And then of course, under the chin area. Now you can build this color up as dark as you want to really make this look quite slim and structured. Now it may mean that you need to darken up your neck if you take it down too far, or put a bit of foundation on your neck like I have. I do anyway. Why wouldn't you? Foundation helps protect the skin. Of course, the SPF and, helping prevent sun damage. So there's this color. Again, a beautiful color for the eyes as well, especially if you're wanting to create a nice crease. The other thing I love about this is if you've got a large forehead that you want to slim, then popping a little bit up here is going to slim the forehead area. Now, if you've got fair hair, grab your hand or a tissue and just do this. And then you're not running the risk of it getting into your hair. If you've got darker hair at the roots like me, blend it in. You get extra colour, an extra week out of your hairdressing appointment. Okay, so it's a really beautiful, universal, matte, rusty, sort of a bronzy sort of a colour, I suppose. The other thing I love about doing it around the forehead area is that it also gives some really nice, healthy looking colour back to the skin rather than that one-dimensional look from foundation. The lighting behind me is changing, so I've gone a little dark here. But anyway, we will progress. Now, what I like to do when I've got a little bit left over on the brush is I sometimes just gently dab over my concealer. See how it's just brought all of that together, more seamless? Okay, so it's not so light under my eye. Like, it's still lighter, but it's just bringing it all together, okay? Right, now moving on to the next colour. So the next colour I want to use is the Coral Cream. Now don't be scared. Look at it, it's got that gold sort of through it and then the pink. It's such a beautiful colour. Again, hardly need any. So here's my little trick for very quick blush, I suppose you would say. Now, yes, you could use this, but I'm just going to show you what I do, okay? So you just pop this part of your hand in here, or you can just use your fingernail backwards, up to you, all right? But I tend to like rolling it around like that. Then what I do is I rub my hands together. This is way too much. This is entering clown area of makeup, okay? No, too much. So I'm just going to wipe a bit of that away. And then what you do is you just start here. So it's like halfway through your nose and the edge of your brow, but just that little bit higher, especially for us mature people where our faces have started to sink a little or look a bit more sallow. You want your blush to start up higher and then just blend it. Don't smile. Don't be getting apples. Don't be doing any of that stuff. Just blend it with a natural face, because if you smile and do this, it's not going to blend into your wrinkles. And then when you relax, you're going to have all these white lines sort of through where it hasn't been able to press into the skin. Like, oh, look at that. Just look at that. In seconds. See if I can get this light a bit closer to me without falling on my head. It's such a beautiful colour. And see how I really blended it, sort of kept the colour here, but blend into the temple area so it looks like a natural flush. Now, if you've got a fuller face, then you can definitely blend it down further, and that's going to give you more of that slimming effect. When you want to widen the face or give a bit of a facelift, you want the products to go more on a horizontal and a little higher up. Now, you could at this point, like I will do sometimes, is I just sort of wipe this onto my eye like that, and then I just get the rest of the color on and it just looks beautiful. But I'm going to show you the actual Compassion color now so that you can see. We could do an eye each. Maybe we could do an eye each. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. Let's just wipe the rest of the coral on there. Oh, pretty. Awesome. No blending even needed. And all I did was I just really focused on blending it onto that socket bone. So I'll leave the other eye for the other color. Now let's use the Compassion Cream. Again, you might want to use a lip brush. You might want to use an eyeshadow brush. If you're using it for your cheeks, just do a bit of this and pop it on. Totally up to you. I'm just going to do a little bit on my finger because I'm going to pop it on as a lipstick first. So you don't have to, again, have a lip brush, although we do have them. There's a double-ended lip brush with a little eyeshadow on the end. And this is just such a pretty color. You can see why this is an essential set. Like, I love this lip color. It is so nice, this lip color. So if you've got really fair skin or you've got darker skin, it doesn't matter. It suits everybody. All right, now let's pop this on the other eye. Using a finger, of course, because I didn't put this on my cheek, so it's not on my... And look at me. Notice I'm blending in. I always blend in so that my eyeshadow, if you blend out and down, it drags the eye down. Now, I haven't got any mascara on or anything yet, but you can just see, like... Yeah. So we've got peachy, gorgeous, corally sort of look. Really subtle, natural, snatched, very structured looking face. And then on this side, we've got more of a natural sort of, what would you call it? It's kind of like a muted plum on the eye. And it's dewiness. Like even the bronzing Wisdom is still letting that natural dewiness of the skin come through. So really, really love this. So this, as I said, is the Essential Trio stack. So the mineral makeup stack, it's got 2 creams in there and the Wisdom, which is the pressed loose. You are going to have fun with these stacks. They are going to be a little addictive. I don't know about you, I like collecting things. It's kind of like the days when we did stickers, stamps, erasers. We were all into erasers. Neighbours' cards, whatever. This is your new addiction, your new collection addiction, stacks. So get stacking. I want to see the stacks that you make and ones that you use for the gym or ones to go out, or like me, if I'm just going for a little, I don't know, catch up with someone, I just pop one together because then I think, okay, if I want to go out afterwards, I've got a colour to just zhoosh everything up and I'm done. So enjoy these beautiful new stacks. Grab your empty ones, stack what you've got at home, get some more colours, and stay tuned for some more videos on all of the different colours and the different looks that you can achieve with our new bamboo refillable, sustainable, multi-use, so many things, stacks.